Hey, Raiders fans! We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Las Vegas Raiders. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. It's one of those murmurs that starts quiet, barely a whisper among insiders, but then it grows, echoing through the locker rooms, the training camps, and eventually lighting up the internet like wildfire. DAVANTE Adams, one of the most electric wide receivers of this generation, has dropped a line that has fans and analysts alike raising their eyebrows. "I regret leaving the Raiders. I hope to be back one day." Now, before we all start jumping to conclusions, let's be clear, this isn't an official announcement. Adams didn't release a press statement or schedule a tell-all interview, but in this era, sometimes a single comment, a quote buried in an off-season podcast, can set off a storm of speculation. And let's be honest, when a player of Adams' caliber expresses even a hint of regret, people pay attention. What could this mean? Let's unpack this carefully, because there's a lot more beneath the surface. You see, Adams' relationship with the Raiders wasn't just another wideout signing a contract with a team. This was personal. DAVANTE Adams joined Las Vegas not just for the payday, though it was massive, but to reunite with his college quarterback and close friend, Derek Carr. At the time, the move made all the sense in the world. A fresh start, closer to home, and a new chapter alongside someone he trusted. But fast forward a season and a half, and Carr is gone. The franchise is spinning its wheels. And Adams, while still producing, hasn't had the spotlight he once did in Green Bay. So now, with these latest whispers, it's hard not to wonder, was Vegas ever really what he hoped it would be? And more importantly, does he believe his football soul still resides in silver and black? Let's not forget, DAVANTE isn't your average veteran just playing out the string. He's still elite, still a nightmare for defensive backs, and still passionate about the game. That's why this little nugget, "I hope to be back one day," hits different. This isn't a guy at the end of his rope reminiscing for nostalgia's sake. This is a man still in his prime, looking back and realizing that maybe, just maybe, he made the wrong call. It's not often that superstars admit regrets publicly, especially when it involves a decision that was once heralded as bold and powerful. Adams was supposed to elevate the Raiders. Instead, he might be yearning for what could have been if things had gone just a bit differently. The culture, the locker room, the leadership, these things matter, and if Adams is speaking candidly, now, perhaps those things weren't quite what he expected. Now, let's talk about timing. Because timing is everything in the NFL. The league is a carousel, a never-ending cycle of change, surprises, and second chances. Adams making these comments now, deep in the offseason, with teams evaluating rosters and plotting moves, adds even more intrigue. Could he be positioning himself for a return? Or maybe sending a subtle message to Raiders management that the door isn't completely closed? The thing is, NFL teams are always listening, always watching, and while cap space and contracts are complicated, emotions and legacies are powerful motivators. If Adams truly wants a reunion, you better believe the Raiders will be paying attention. After all, fans still adore him, and the team could use a proven leader with fire in his belly. It's not impossible. Stranger things have happened in this league. But what if this isn't just about football? Let's entertain the idea that DAVANTE's regret runs deeper. Maybe it's about identity. When you spend so much of your career building chemistry with one quarterback, thriving in a system that amplifies your skills, and becoming a household name, it's hard to replicate that elsewhere. Green Bay gave Adams a legacy. Las Vegas gave him uncertainty, and while he's never been one to shy away from a challenge, he may be realizing that football isn't just about the money or even the stats. It's about fit. It's about feeling like you belong. Could that be what's missing for him in Vegas? That deep-rooted sense of football family? If so, then this hope to be back isn't just a throwaway comment. It's a glimpse into a man still searching for peace on the field. Let's also not ignore the impact these comments have on the locker room. Players talk. They hear everything. And if a star like DAVANTE is openly expressing regret, it sends a ripple effect. It raises questions among teammates about leadership, direction, and team culture. For a franchise trying to rebuild its image and consistency, that kind of sentiment from a top player can't be brushed aside. It challenges the front office to reflect. Have we done enough to keep our best players engaged and fulfilled? Are we building something real or just stacking talent without cohesion? These are hard questions, but they matter. Because no one wants to become that franchise, the one that can't keep its stars happy, or worse, The one they want to escape from. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Las Vegas Raiders. And don't be shy, drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Now let's speculate, responsibly, of course. Could a return actually happen? Technically, sure. There are mechanisms in the NFL for just about everything. Restructures, trades, releases. It's a puzzle, but not an impossible one. The real question is whether the interest is mutual. Would the Raiders welcome him back with open arms? Or has that ship sailed? And what about Adams? Is he really looking to come back? Or is this just an emotional slip, a moment of candid reflection that won't translate to action? We've seen players walk back comments before, but we've also seen those words plant seeds that grow into full-blown comebacks. And if there's one thing NFL history teaches us, it's that no bridge is ever truly burned, not if the will to reunite is strong enough. And then there's the fan perspective. Raider Nation has always had a soft spot for Adams. They saw him as the missing piece, the guy who would finally restore pride to the franchise. And to be fair, he delivered on the field, even if the wins didn't follow. Hearing that he still feels connected to the team, that he still holds out hope to return someday, could spark something powerful among the fan base. It's rare for players to be this vulnerable, this open. In a league where bravado often overshadows honesty, Adams' words strike a chord. Fans might see this as a redemption arc in the making, the prodigal son who left, only to realize where his heart truly belonged. That kind of narrative sells tickets, it creates headlines, and it just might influence decisions behind the scenes. Of course, all of this could blow over. In a few weeks, the news cycle might move on, and Adams' quote could fade into the background like so many off-season sound bites do. But the fact that he said it, "I hope to be back one day," is now out there. It exists. And in the high-stakes world of NFL storylines, that's often all it takes to spark something real. Whether it's this season, next season, or some distant final chapter, the door has been cracked open. And once that door opens, the speculation never really stops. All we can do now is watch, wait, and wonder, is Davante Adams planting the seeds of a comeback? Or simply mourning the move that didn't go as planned? Because at the end of the day, this is more than just a soundbite. It's a window into a player's heart. A rare look at the human side of a superstar in a league obsessed with stats and contracts. Moments like this remind us that players are people too. They make choices, they have doubts, they feel, and sometimes they long for what they left behind. So whether Adams ever returns to Vegas or not, one thing's clear, he hasn't forgotten. And neither have we. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Las Vegas Raiders, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.